Hi guys, I'm EP. In this video, we are going to see what is the repayment priority while investing in bonds. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now let us consider we are investing in a company's bond. At a worst case scenario, we assume that the company defaults or bankruptcy. It's nothing but if a company run out of a business, then it forced to file a bankruptcy. At the bankruptcy situation, what happens is the company will sell all their assets like the property or machineries if the company have. The company will sell that all their hard assets. It is also called liquidification. After selling all their assets, whatever the amount have a repayment priority. It goes like whatever the company has borrowed from the government, it will settle that first. And second, whatever the company has gotten loan from the bank, then it will settle that. Then the company will settle the debts which they have borrowed from their bondholders. In that bond also, they have three types of repayment priority. That's what we are going to see in an elaborate way. Okay, in the payment priority also, we are going to divide the bond into two types. That is, first one is normal bonds or any company bonds. Second one is we are going to classify as a bank bonds. It may be a private sector bank or a public sector bank, or if any company I'm mentioning is any private sector company or a public sector company. Let us see for the payment priority for a normal company bonds. Okay, in the normal company bond, the payment priority is going to act as a pyramid. Okay, we can classify the pyramid into three types. The first one is secured bond or senior secured bond, and the second one is senior unsecured bond, and third one is subordinate bonds. Okay, it is the payment priority while investing in a bond. It has a higher payment priority. The senior secured bond is nothing but a bond which already has a asset or a value behind it. Okay, the company is going to say that we are having a asset, and for that asset we are going to raise a loan or a debt or a bond. Okay, that is the senior secured bond. In case of a company's default, if the company is going to liquidate the asset, then the senior secured bondholders will get the first priority and they will get their principal amount back. But in case of the another two, they will be paid back if any amount left after selling the assets, then only they will get their payment back. Okay. The senior unsecured bond better than subordinate bond because the bond issuer will pay the debt before the subordinate bonds. The subordinate bonds are also called as junior bonds. At waterfall, the subordinate bond only acts as a last one to get their principal amount back. So the subordinate bond has a higher risk in investment. Okay. In case of the senior secured bond, we have the higher safety and lower return. In the senior unsecured bond, we have the moderate safety and moderate return. In the subordinate bond, we have the lesser safety and the higher return. Okay. We should always make sure while investing in a bond that in this three category repayment priority, at which priority bond we are investing in. Okay. The second one is bank bonds. Bank bonds also classified into three types. It's senior bonds and subordinate tier 2 bonds and additional tier 1 bonds, that is AT1, and the equity, that is in the share market. We are going to avoid this for now. Okay. In this also the three types. First one is senior bonds. It has the higher safety and lower interest or lower return. And the subordinate tier 2 bond, it has the higher interest and or a moderate risk. And third one is of the highest interest or a highest return, but it has a junior bond or the safety is minimum. Okay. At the waterfall, if the in case of a bank liquidation, then this additional tier 1 bond holders will tend to lose their entire capital. But in case of the senior secured bonds, even though we have a lower return, our safety of investment is high. We should always make sure at which payment priority of the bond we are going to invest in. Okay. In the next video, we are going to see what is the trustee of a bond and how the company works. Okay. Still then, stay tuned. Thank you.